Everything you need to know about Stranger Things 4. There have been around 2 years since you guys have had a Stranger Things episode, and the withdrawal was only painful. But the creators of the beloved show repeatedly promise that we don't have to wait forever as the fourth season is arriving soon. So let's dive into this video to know all about Stranger Things Season 4. Starting with, is Season 4 currently filming? The new season is in production, but the road from Season 4 to the display isn't on track. The series only shot for 1 month when Netflix shut down its production for the first time in March 2020. Sean Levy, the managing producer and director, reported that when he was conducting and blocking scenes, he made phone calls to Netflix. He told his cast and crew that out of an abundance of caution, they are stopping production. There were no sick crew members, no one had symptoms, but the thing was right. On June 18, 2020, the Stranger Things writer announced that they have finished writing the entire season, and on September 28, 2020, Newsweek reported production had resumed in Georgia. However, Matarazzo already knew about the oddity of the mid-pandemic filming, and the actor stated that on March 2021 that there are very few dates that are reliable. Truly, when they'll be filming next, when they'll wrap up, when releases, all that jazz is more of a guess about it because they didn't know every day if they'll be filming next week or not. When will Season 4 come out? Netflix has officially announced that the fourth season of Stranger Things will drop in 2022. Most fans expected it to get delayed. As Inverse pointed out, the series was entirely predictable until 2020, but the COVID-19 pandemic threw it all out. In the summer of 2016, the show premiered for the second time in autumn of 2017, then in 2019. With this pattern, some had supposed that in the summer or fall of 2021, the show should be out, hopefully. Will the primary cast return, and are there any new faces? Characters as Eleven is portrayed by Millie Bobby Brown, Mike by Finn Wolfhard, Lucas by Caleb McLaughlin, Dustin by Gaten Matarazzo, Will by Noah Schnapp, Max by Sadie Sink, Steve by Joe Carey, Nancy by Natalie Dyer, Jonathan by Charlie Heaton, Robin by Maya Hawke, and Joyce by Winona Ryder, among several others. Miles Truitt will take the role of Patrick Hawkins' basketball player, whose life will end up spiraling out of control following some shocking events. At the same time, Amy Beth McNulty will play a cool, fast-talking band nerd, Vicky, who catches the eye of one of our beloved heroes. Elsewhere, Regina Ting Chen, the Queen of the South, is going to be Miss Kelly, the guidance counselor who cares deeply about her students. And Grace Van Dien, the lady driver, will play Chrissy, the high-lead cheerleader and popular girl of Hawkins, although all might not be as it seems because beneath the seemingly perfect surface lies a dark secret. They join another batch of brand-new cast members announced back in November last year. The 80s most wisecracking serial killer Robert Englund burns victims Freddy Krueger, who will play Victor Creel, an intimidating and disturbed man who is imprisoned in a psychiatric hospital. Tom Wallachia from Game of Thrones by Jacqueline Hagar is Dmitri, a charming and smart Russian prison guard. Teen Wolf's Mason Dye is Jason Carver, a rich and handsome athlete dating the most popular girl in school. The young girl Grindelwald in Harry Potter and the Twilight Saga's Jamie Campbell Bower is Peter Ballard, a caring man who works as an orderly at a psychiatric hospital. Eduardo Franco from Booksmart plays Argyle, a fun-loving pizza delivery boy and a stoner, as well as Jonathan's new best friend. Sherman Augustus is Lieutenant Colonel Sullivan, a no-nonsense man who believes he knows how to stop the evil in Hawkins. Nikola Juriko will play Yuri, an unpredictable Russian smuggler who loves cold, hard cash, bad jokes, and crunchy-style peanut butter. And British actor Joseph Quinn takes the role of Eddie Munson, the head of the Hawkins High School official D&D club, the Hellfire Club. Is there a trailer? No full trailer yet, but we're hungry for a short teaser. So on 6th May 2021, Netflix issued a teaser that focused on 11's facilities in Season 1. The short clip shows a room with children's heads wrapped, each with hospital gowns and toys. A mysterious man that keeps his back to us enters the room and says, "Children, good morning." Well, children sing in response as "Good morning, Daddy." This title almost indicates that the man is their dad. Dr. Martin Brenner was the man, and he experimented on children as part of a U.S. Energy Department project at the Hawkins Lab. The door is marked 11 down the hall from the children's playroom, and 11 has a harsh breathing sound. So next, we're supposed to assume that Papa asks, "You here, 11?" Could it mean that she's in jail, or is that a flashback that 11 now has to handle? Then Netflix dropped a new teaser, a blend of old and new images on August 6, 2021. Fans caught a look at the face of their favorite characters and their tiny snippets. 11 seemed caught and had a new haircut. What will the new season be about? We figure out that among all the instances of the third season, one of the most disturbing ones was when we saw Billy being abused by his father, and we all couldn't do anything about it. This fan predicts that the Mind Flayer will again try to replace Billy as he died and will possess Neil as the Mind Flayer wants to gain power and control again. This could be a great idea, as if this happens, then Neil won't have any subconscious and the Mind Flayer will be stronger than ever. Also, 11 has always loved exploring her powers, but the ending of Season 3 showed her losing these abilities. Fans think it's a setup for a storyline equivalent to Jean Grey from X-Men, where she's being brainwashed. This angle could make her lose her sense of being, and she will then be able to regain her powers to incredible levels. Because, come on, we all know that without 11's supernatural powers and her bossy personality, won't the series get a bit boring? Surprisingly, Hopper will return. The scene of Hopper in Russia is a flashback that will reveal if he had Russian origins before he defected to the US. His being branded as the American at the top of Season 3 might be the payoff to the present angle, because the Russians will have apprehended the traitor that's Hopper. This can make Hopper's storyline within the fourth season a parallel prequel that may reveal how he ought to be where he was in his commencement. As it's been revealed that Hopper will be alive, though he might not be in his best condition, the Stranger Things crew has confirmed his appearance next season, which is just amazing, right? And Will has been relegated to the background, hidden his best traits, but can likely be expanded upon. Fans consider a storyline within which Will's powers begins to manifest, and he will be shown to possess intrinsic wizard powers. This angle could place him as a counterpart to 11, only without the experiments and traumatic background. In addition, Will could develop powers like pyrokinesis, which might explain why he felt lost within the third season, as he didn't understand how to handle these abilities. Will Season 4 be scarier? To your surprise, Season 4 of Stranger Things might indeed be the scariest season ever. However, sources revealed that the Duffer Brothers are bringing the elite horror scenes and the epic storyline to enthrall the viewers. The Duffer Brothers also described the new season to be more comedic. There is a little more humor, more action, and there is only a feeling different from the two past seasons, which have been set in the autumn and somewhat more frightening, Ross teased. Finally, Maya Hawke has revealed that this season is more focused on her character, who plays Robin. Hawke said to Entertainment Tonight the Duffer Brothers conserve the investment and building characters. It is an honor to be part of it and work with them and watch these people construct. Robin in particular, and this season they're digging into her, and I am very, very thankful. Will Season 4 be the final season of Stranger Things? The series creators, the Duffer Brothers, had initially stated in 2017 that Season 4 could be the end, and we think it will be a 4-season thing and then out, Ross Duffer said. His brother Matt followed. I don't know if we can justify something bad happening to them once a year, but executive producer Sean Levy seemed to tease a different outcome. There's very much a possibility of a season beyond that one that's currently undecided, he told Collider in April 2018, and what I would say is just part of the chaos and fun of this particular show is that while the Duffers and the writer's room and we producers outlined the entire season, the Duffers used the writing process to revisit, reassess, and question all of their prior assumptions. So that's all we know about Stranger Things Season 4. Let us know how excited you are to watch the series. Be sure to subscribe for more uploads like this one.